Hello everybody, it's Patty here with Patty Stitches. Today is May the 28th, 2024, and this is episode 238. And on today's show, I have lots of whips to show you, so sit back and relax and grab your beverage of choice. Water for me, your craft of choice, and let's chat. So how was everybody's week? Mine was really good. We had a very quiet weekend. The littles did not come over. My son got a new position at his company. He is now a supervisor. And he had to go to work on Saturday and Sunday because they had a major piece of equipment breakdown. And he's also not feeling well. So he called me around 1 o'clock saying that he wasn't going to bring the kids over because he was just leaving his job and he wasn't feeling well, and I told him to go home and rest. So it was quiet around here this Memorial Day weekend. The hubs did do a pork shoulder in the smoker. It turned out really good. He made some soup with half of it and the other half is in the refrigerator for sandwiches this week, so that will be nice. Did have knitting on Friday. It was a small group, a quiet group, and we had a really good time. It's going to be different this summer because we all go in and out of the group in the summertime mostly, and there is one lady who works, so she may or may not be able to make it, and another lady who is leaving for a couple of months to go camping. So yeah, it'll be nice and quiet group, and hopefully we'll still get together, but I think we will. Eventually I will show you. I'm almost done. Well, not almost done, but I'm at the ending of my one shawl that I've been working on, so I'll show you when that gets finished. So shall we get on with the stitching? I think so. Okay, so this week I worked on Oh Joyous Day by Blackbird Design. I'm stitching this on 36 count sand. Is this the sand one? I can't remember. 36 count sand by Zweigart. And I worked on the stem and the pear this time. I like how that's turning out. I then picked up the Egypt Garden by Chatelaine. And this is being stitched on a 36 count ivory that I got from European Cross Stitch. And here we are. I'm just keep on working on that one page. There is quite a bit to do on that one page, but I'm really liking how this is turning out. I love stitching with silk floss. It's so nice. And then I picked up my Mirabilia, so this is Touching the Autumn Sky. I'm stitching this one on 32 count Stellar by Picture This Plus. Trying not to have that. And let it focus. Hopefully it's doing that. Okay, and I got some of the backstitch and beading done. So there's new beads, all the beads down here. There's supposed to be more beads down here. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to add them all or add a variety of beads down here. And a little bit of backstitching that still needs to be done. So hopefully in the next time I get this out, it will be completed. That's my goal. That's my goal. I then pulled out Atlantis by Owl Forest Embroidery. And I'm stitching this with the kit floss and fabric. And I am almost done with the second page. There's just a little bit more of this motif, and then it'll be done. then pulled out my Prairie Schooler. And this is being stitched on 28 count wheat by Zweigart. And I dropped the floss. And this is the ABCs for E for embroidery. Where did I go? There it is. Okay. So I'm working on E for embroidery. And that's where I'm at. I got a lot accomplished. So the next time I pick this up, I'll finish the big needle that's over here, and then I'll start working on the flowers that are in the frame there. So that's so super exciting how much is getting done on this. I then pulled out Feast of Friendship by Blackbird Design. I'm stitching this on a 32 count fiber on the whim in eggshell. And I did get a lot done, yes, on this when I did it. So this was my Sunday stitch. So since I didn't have the littles, I did a lot. I finished the frame here, put the words in, outlined the pumpkin and outlined the pineapple, and then put, I think these are limes, 2 little limes there. So I was really happy with how much I got done on this. I also, let's see, oh, I put this leaf in as well, this one over here. So Sunday was a very good stitching day. I missed the littles, but it was nice to have a quiet weekend and a good stitching day. Okay, and then Monday, I'll go ahead and show you what I worked on yesterday. I pulled out the Blue Flower Sleeping Bee. And this is being stitched on 40 count Platinum Newcastle, and that is a Zweigart, if I'm not mistaken. So it's going to be kind of hard to tell, but I finished the outline of the frame and it all matched, had no problem. Like, if you recall that I said that I dropped it down 1 instead of 2, or 2 instead of 1, I can't remember when I did the one side. So I did the other side with that same mistake, and then I started to put the bee in. So that's the head and the body of the bee, and then that big section of the bee goes right there. So I'm really happy with how much I got accomplished on this, because it was stitching, let's see, this and all the way over to about here, and then filling in all the honeycomb that needs to be filled in, and then the bee. So yeah, that was a good jump on that. So that is everything I've stitched on since the last time I talked to you guys. Plans for this week. I know that I am right now working on 1 dozen Quakers. I want to go ahead and get June and July done now. That way, I'm still debating, but I think I might start doing the 1/1 on that. Little motifs that are on that, I might start working on that in June, because I was thinking about Christmas in July, but I'm not sure yet. I'm still debating about that. I'm going to keep working on the Prairie Schooler. I'll work on the Mirabilia, and then whatever else is calling to me. Not a lot has been calling to me. It seems like it's only these few that keep calling to me. Like they want me to get them done so I can not necessarily add more, but to at least work something else in. Because that chatelaine's really been calling to me, so I'm probably going to be working on that as well. So looking around, I don't have anything else to talk to you guys about. So I hope that you guys had a really great Memorial Day. I would like to thank those who served and those we lost and the ones that are still serving. I did have some military people in my family, and there was a couple in my husband's family, so we thank them for their service. I hope that you are all staying safe, healthy, and happy, and I hope that whatever you craft it to your heart's content, and I will see you next week.